Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel, Fish Fingers. The idea of the channel is I'm going to set up a marine fish tank, and I would like it to have some live rock and some live sand and some clownfish. They're my favourite marine fish. I love the way they swim around together and they stay in pairs, and I think it's fascinating how when they're little they're sexless and eventually they can change sex from male to female. I think that's incredible. And I also like seeing how they relate with the anemone, and they swim in and out of the tentacles and they have a great relationship, and so that's what I want really in my tank. My inspiration is my dad. He has a 5-foot tank, I think it is, but it's a massive thing compared to this. This looks like a shoebox, but his tank's lovely and he's got lots of different fish in there, lots of live rock, and it's something that you sit down and you can really relax and watch all the different activities that are going on in that tank. It's a lovely thing. So that's why I've decided to do my own. Now I bought this tank off eBay. It cost me £35 second hand, and it needed a really good clean, but it came with a light and it came with a heater and a couple of little pumps and things like that. Those weren't much good, so I've thrown those away, but the heater's quite good. As you can see, if you're looking at the tank, it's the far right. You can see it just sticking out a little bit at the bottom. It needs a clip really just to tuck it in there, but that's the heater I got with the tank. That heater is going to cost you around about £15 to £20. I'll put a link in the description so that you can see which heater it is. The other thing I've bought today is an internal filter. So it's a better internal filter, and it's a 1300 litres per hour capacity. Now the benefit of this filter is not only will it keep things clean, but it creates a nice wave-like atmosphere. If you can see in the tank how the water's moving around. Obviously I haven't got a wave maker in there at the moment. I'm seeing whether I can get by without one. Mainly because of cost. I haven't got lots of money, so I'm trying to set this up on a bit of a shoestring and do it bit by bit. So as I said, I've got the heater in there, I've got the filter in there as well. You can see something moving around on the bottom, and what that is a little hydrometer. There it is. That costs £12.49p, and that will measure the level of salt that's in the water. I've heard that they can be a little bit dodgy and a bit inaccurate, so I thought I'd leave it in the water for a while just so it gets used to the temperature and the salt. So I've literally just turned the tank on. I'm waiting for the water to get up to the temperature, and I'm letting the salt dissolve nicely into the water. I intend next to go and get some live sand, and I'll put that in along with some live rock. But what I'd like to do, if it's okay with everybody, is do a weekly vlog, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with the tank. I'll tell you how much it costs, and you can see the progress of my tank over the next few weeks and months. I hope you tune in, I hope you subscribe, and maybe you can show me your channel and what you've done with your tank and how you've set up. But until next time, just keep swimming.